Clear blue skies, a sunny day, and it's time for baseball. The North Platte Plainsmen welcome the Game Day Angels back to Billwood Field for one final time here in the regular season. Game 3 of this 3-game series. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Billwood Field, and something I've been waiting to say for a very long time. Good morning, everybody. 10:51 a.m. Today we have an 11 a.m. first pitch. I've been waiting for morning baseball all season long. We finally have it between the Plainsmen and the Angels. Tobias Abore on the broadcast along with you here, as the North Platte Plainsmen will look to avoid the sweep against the Game Day Angels. Angels have won the last 2 games, and they've won them in pretty convincing fashion. You go back to Saturday, it was 14-8 the final score. That one was highlighted by the Angels smacking a good 3 home runs, including a grand slam against Plainsmen pitching and Max Schultz. Then you go to last night, the Plainsmen looked to be in the right spot. They had it tied at 1 apiece with Nikolai Arbach rolling on the mound. And then things started to fall apart at the seams. Arbach leaves after 12 strikeouts through 6 innings. Nick Flores comes on. He does pretty well. Then Matt Slowick, one of the new players, comes in and struggles mightily. The Plainsmen give up 2 runs in the 7th inning. They then give up 4 more in the 8th. Those all came on a grand slam, once again hit by Angels batting. This one, Brady Ingles. That grand slam in the 8th inning gave them quite the lead. However, the Plainsmen were able to score 4 runs after that. The only problem was those 4 on the grand slam really doomed the Plainsmen in. They lost game 2, 10-6. It was a game that felt a lot further apart than the final score indicated. As we get ready for this game, we're going to take a quick look here for the North Platte Plainsmen. And the big key for today's game on the Plainsmen side is going to be limiting the long ball. They have allowed 4 home runs in this series. 2 of them have been grand slams. The rest have been solo and 2-run Johnsons hit out of the ballpark. So on the mound, Anthony Comfort's going to have to limit the long ball. And Comfort is a pitcher who will either strike guys out or he allows himself into some jams. He last pitched against the Pioneers in Game 2 of the Sunday doubleheader. He had himself the day on the season. 4 games played, 4 starts, 26 hits allowed, 23 runs, 16 earned runs against him. He has a 9.81 ERA, 11 strikeouts, 6 walks against. As we're going to look at the Plainsmen, some of their guys, though, have been red hot on the side. 4 batters have been absolutely tearing it up as we get into this stretch of Plainsmen batting. Nick Hochmer is 8 of his last 14 with 3 runs. Kenneth Sugi is 9 for his last 27, including 2 home runs. Yesterday, he had home run number 2 on the year, and he Mark Bellhorned it off the right field foul pole. Curved one right down the line, clanged off the pole, and it made that sweet sound. The same noise that Mark Bellhorn did in Game 1 of the 2004 World Series. Sugi hits the foul pole, made it close for the Plainsmen. Major Maiden and Braden Zirkle are also riding the hot streaks coming into today's ball game. 3 of those 4 are in today's lineup for the Plainsmen, which we're going to take a look at right now. Zach Knowlton will lead it off. He's in center field. He'll be followed by Kenneth Sugi, the DH. Jovan Suarez is down at third. He is batting third. Major Maiden, the first baseman, is in the cleanup spot. Nick Hochmer is batting 5th. He will be out in right field. Sam Bond gets the start in left field. He'll be batting 6th. Carmelo Ortiz, today's catcher, will bat 7th. Trey Runge will once again stay at shortstop. He'll be batting 8th. And Rui Ushida slides over to second, batting 9th, filling in for Mitsuki Kono, who received a 2-game suspension for his outburst against the Grays in the first game of this series on Saturday. Today, the 2nd game of that suspension. So he will ride the bench today. He will be back likely in the lineup sometime in the Dodge City series, but until then, Runge and Yoshida fill in on the middle infield. Yesterday, it was Runge and McConaughey. McConaughey will get the day on the bench. Runge slid over to shortstop late in that game, along with Rui Yoshida, who made his way onto the field and went to the second base side. As we're going to take a look quickly at the starting 9, For the Game Day Angels, Colton Miller will lead it off. He'll be down at second. James Harbison is in center field batting second. Luke Emerson down at third, batting third. Brady Ingalls bats fourth. He's at the catcher spot. He hit a grand slam yesterday. He'll be followed by Owen Best, who will be down at first base. Peter Goldley down at the shortstop spot, bats sixth. Van Hodges, the DH, he's back on the hitting side after Hodges was the pitcher in yesterday's game. Hodges on the mound went 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, and had 4 strikeouts. Grant Biggins will be batting 8th. He'll be out in left field. And Keegan Pitton bats 9th. Pitton will be out in right field. So the 9 spot accompanied by the 9-hitter. Brian Walters gets the bump start for the Game Day Angels. Walters, a pitcher at a Northeastern Community College. The Plainsmen have 2 men out of Northeastern Junior College. One of them is in the lineup today, and that is today's starting pitcher, Anthony Comfort. The other, Cade Owens, will be on the bench for the Plainsmen, but Comfort from Northeastern Junior College. Last pitch against the Pios. Walters on the bump. He's pitched 4 innings so far this season for the Game Day Angels. 2 starts, 3 hits against him, no runs to his name, earned or unearned. As we take a look, ready for today's keys of the game for the North Platte Plainsmen. Their big key, as I said earlier, limiting the long ball. They've had a lot of struggles with home runs and letting the ball fly out of the yard. 5 have been given up by Plainsmen pitching in just 2 games, and that has been the big difference maker. You take away those home runs, the Plainsmen might have a win or 2 against the Game Day Angels. On the other side for the Angels, it's going to be breakneck pace and keep your foot on the gas. You're 1 win away from a series sweep against the North Platte Plainsmen, so keep the pressure going and make the Plainsmen sweat here in this ball game. It's also going to be let the pitching ride. Brian Walters has been pretty automatic for the Game Day Angels in his limited outing. However, just 4 innings over 2 starts, so he's only averaging about 2 innings a start. For the Plainsmen, a big key would be get to him and get to him early and force him to throw a lot on the mound, as we have the mound meeting between Jared Jones and the head coach, Mike Coons, of the Game Day Angels. On their coaching staff is another Mike Zergot. In 2018, Zergot played for the Western Nebraska Pioneers, the sister team of the Plainsmen. Now coaching for the Game Day Angels against a team at the Heman's own, the North Platte Plainsmen. As ready in today's game, they will once again go back to their navy blue vests with the powder blue sleeves, powder blue caps with a navy blue brim, the Game Day Angels G with the Halo logo on it, and the gray pants. On their socks, they have stirrups that are navy blue with powder blue and white striping. The Plainsmen will be going with their green uniforms today, the green with the white Plainsmen lettering across the front and gray outline, gray numbers with white lettering on the back as well as being across the front. The striping on the side is white, silver, white, and black. The Game Day Angels look heavily inspired by the 2002 Anaheim Angels. And for the North Platte Plainsmen today is going to be a major one if they want to win, because the Plainsmen have yet to win a ball game against an opponent in the Rocky Mountain Baseball League. They have started the season with 10 games against the RMBL. All 10 games have been losses. They played the Liberal BJs and lost that 3-game series. They played 2 against the Hayes Larks and lost all 2. They have so far played 2 against the Game Day Angels and lost both. They have also played a single game against the Denver Rough Riders. They lost that game 6-5. They have not found luck against the RMBL. After this, obviously, the Plainsmen get their series against the Dodge City A's, hoping that if they can't do it today, they'll have the Dodge City A's to do it against. But Jared Jones would like to enter that series with a 5-17 record, 3-10 at home, and go into a season that the Plainsmen think at least could be winnable on their side. Another big storyline for the North Platte Plainsmen is the loss of Nikolai Arbach. Arbach pitched his final game as a Plainsman yesterday, and he absolutely dominated. 6 innings on the mound, 12 strikeouts, 4 walks, 1 earned run against him. He was tabbed with the loss. So they're going to look to replace that fireman down in the bullpen, and likely it's going to slot on Peyton Ramsey, who has been the other man used in high leverage situations to get them out of any big jam. As we take a look at today's weather, clear blue skies that match the powder blue look of the Angels uniforms. As far as the eye can see, just about 1 or 2 clouds out in the sky. Today's weather clear and sunny. As we get ready for first pitch between the Plainsmen and the Angels, a long plate meeting between Jared Jones and Mike Coons. Another key for the Plainsmen side as we go into this ball game, it's going to be getting out of jams. The Plainsmen have struggled in double play situations. Throughout the year, they've had 31 opportunities to turn a double play, including 4 last night. So far in the year, they have only turned 6 double plays. None were yesterday. So in those situations, they have only turned 19% of double play balls into actual double plays. And that has caused them to get further and further into damages and jams as they can't get those key 2 outs and get out of innings. Today, field trip day here at Billwood Field, which is why we are starting so early at 11 a.m. local time. Normally on the Mondays, we will start at 6:35, but today we get a little bit of special baseball. Reminds me of Patriots days back home between the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park. This past year is between the Red Sox and the Angels. Patriots Day always takes place at 11:15, 11:35 start time for the Red Sox to coincide with the Boston Marathon running and the festivities of Patriots Day. I've been to one Patriots Day game myself, some morning baseball. That was in 2017 when the Red Sox played the Tampa Bay Rays. Red Sox won that game with Stephen Wright on the hill. Now today the Plainsmen look to see if they can't get some 11 a.m. magic and some of that coffee going through them under their belt as the managers work out some of the ground rules and conversations of yesterday's ball game here at the plate meeting. Presenting the lineups, we'll go through the defense on both sides. For the visiting Game Day Angels, behind the plate is Brady Ingles. At first is Owen Best. At second is Colton Miller. At short is Peter Goley. Down at third is Luke Emerson. The outfield, Grant Biggins is in left. Keegan Pitton is in right, and James Harbison plays up the middle. For the Plainsmen, Carmelo Ortiz will be receiving the pitches from Anthony Comfort. Major Maiden down at first, Rui Yoshida at second, Runge down at short, Jovan Suarez over at third, Sam Bond in left. The other corner is Nick Hockmer, and Zach Knowlton will play up the middle as we have today our field trip day. A lot of kids in attendance experiencing some Plainsmen baseball and getting to display some time with the Plainsmen down there on the dugout side as the Plainsmen make their way into the outfield for today's game, joined by the kids on the field trip. So they get to run out with the Plainsmen as we get ready for first pitch. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have first pitch and Game 3 between the Plainsmen and the Game Day Angels. Thank you for tuning in. 11 a.m. morning baseball here on the Plainsmen YouTube channel and Citrus 3 Radio. We are back. The Plainsmen getting ready to take on the Game Day Angels, and out on the mound is the lefty, Anthony Comfort. Comfort's last start came last Sunday against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. He pitched in the doubleheader versus the Pios. He took on game 2 of the doubleheader, pitched 6 innings, 4 hits, allowed 1 run. He struck out 6 Pioneers. The 1 run he allowed was in the bottom of the first inning off a single by Aiden Orr that scored Austin Burkhoff. After that, he settled down and was absolutely masterful. Comfort got his first win of the year in that game. Bryce Butterfield obviously came on for the save on Father's Day, as he will face the following lineup from the Game Day Angels. Colton Miller will lead it off. He'll be followed by James Harbison. Luke Emerson will bat third. Brady Ingles, the catcher, is the cleanup batter after his grand slam yesterday. He bats fourth. Owen Best will be down at first base. Peter Goldie is over at shortstop batting sixth. Van Hodges, yesterday's starting pitcher for the Angels, will come in and bat seventh. Grant Biggins, the left fielder, bats eighth. And Keegan Pitton rounds out the lineup. He will be batting ninth and over in right field. As Colton Miller walks up to the plate getting ready to start this game, Plainsman fielding behind Comfort. His battery mate will be Carmelo Ortiz. Major Maiden at first, Rui Ushida down at second, Trey Runge at short, Jovan Suarez at third. The outfielders from left to right, Sam Bond, Zach Knowlton, and Nick Hockmer. As we get ready for some morning baseball coming your way at Billwood Field, Anthony Comfort, the lefty, towing the slab. He will come set, and the lefty fires on home, swinging a fly ball on the first pitch, hit into right field. Hockmer will move back, still moving back, reaching up, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out, and that will start the ball game. 11:09 your start time. As we get some morning baseball, James Harbison comes on next. He's hitting .333 on the year with 6 strikeouts and a walk. Next pitch is in there for strike 1 from Anthony Comfort. His last start, his most consistent and definitely his best on the year. He was absolutely dominant. First pitch is a line drive hit right to the shortstop, Trey Runge. There are 2 men out. Runge had to move about 3 steps to his left. And so now there are 2 outs here in inning number 1. And now it's going to be Luke Emerson. He's 1 for 11 in the series against the Plainsmen, 1 for 11 on the year. However, that one was a grand slam he hit to left field in game 1 against the Plainsmen. That came off of Max Schultz. As Comfort would like to have the Plainsmen first 1-2-3 first inning, as there's a ground ball over to Yoshida. Yoshida on to first. It is picked by Major Maiden. That is in time, and the inning is over. Plainsmen get them 1-2-3 to start the ball game. We make our way bottom half of the first here between the Plainsmen and the Game Day Angels.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeartRadio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear Focused Eye Care, with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at Clear Focus Eye Care.
We are back. We head to the bottom half of the first inning. Anthony Comfort gets the first 3 batters of the Game Day Angels to go 1-2-3. The Plainsmen first 1-2-3 first inning of this series. And it's their first 1-2-3 inning against the Game Day Angels batters since Saturday in the 9th inning. That is only the second time Plainsman pitchers have not allowed member of the Angels on base in an inning. And now the Plainsmen will come up to hit. Their lineup is going to look like this. Zach Knowlton will lead us off. Kenneth Stuckey, the DH, bats second. Jovan Suarez, the third baseman, will be hitting third. Major Maiden gets into the cleanup spot, the first baseman, who is on a hitting tear right now. Nick Hockmer bats fifth in right field. Sam Bond, the left fielder, will go sixth. Carmelo Ortiz will hit seventh, followed by Trey Runge, the shortstop, at the eighth spot. And Rui Yoshida will round us off, as Zach Knowlton will come up to hit, leading it off for the Plainsmen in today's ball game. Knowlton hitting 180 on the year, and he is having quite the hot tear. 3 for his last 11, batting .272 over that stretch as he hits one through the right side. Knowlton is on a leadoff single. So that is how we start the first inning. One pitch against Brian Walters, and Knowlton smacks it through the right side. So it's a man on. That will bring up Kenneth Stuckey. Behind Brian Walters, the defense will look like this. Owen Best at first, Colton Miller down at second, Peter Goldie at short, Luke Emerson at third. Pitches inside, skips away from Brady Ingles, the catcher, and down to second goes Zach Knowlton on a wild pitch. So 2 pitches, and the Plainsmen already have a man in scoring position. And the count will be 1-0. The outfield from left to right, Biggins, Harbison, and Keegan Pitton. Pitch from Brian Walters, swung on and missed, so that's going to be strike one. So the count goes to 1-1. Walters on the mound from Northeastern Junior College, the same school as the Plainsman starter, Anthony Comfort. He comes set, fires on home. That one is high, so we go to 2-1 to Kenneth Stuckey, who himself, the first 2 batters, all on a hot tear. Stuckey 9 for his last 27 with 2 home runs, 10 runs batted in. One was a grand slam, the other clanged off the foul pole yesterday, and that ball is lined up the middle. Kenneth Stuckey has a base hit. Rounding third is Knowlton. Knowlton will come, and the throw is over the head of the pitcher's play at the plate is not in time. Scoring is Zach Knowlton, all the way from second. Kenneth Stuckey, an RBI single through the left side, and quickly it's 1-0 Plainsmen. And that's going to bring up Jovan Suarez. And for Kenneth Stuckey, the new walk-up song must be doing wonders. Uptown Girl just started as his walk-up song yesterday, and already he's on a hot tear with it as Jovan Suarez takes a pitch for strike one. Suarez hitting 200 on the year. He's 2 for his last 10, so a bit cold since coming back from Hawaii on vacation. As the 0-1 pitch is low, that will be ball one to Suarez. The righty from Salina, Kansas, goes to Heston Community College. He's got Stuckey on first. He will take another pitch, and that will be strike 2, so the count goes to 1-2. Nobody out to the 3-hole hitter, Jovan Suarez, who has struck out 8 times on the year. Suarez, the righty, facing a 1-2 from the righty, Brian Walters. Stuckey down at first. Here's the pitch, swing. It is low. Did he hold up? He did not. So there is a strikeout. There is one man out. Suarez unable to hold on through it, so it's 1 down and a man at first, and the man up to hit is on some kind of hot tear. It's Major Maiden. Maiden is 4 for his last 12 with a home run, 3 runs batted in, 3 walks over those last 12 at-bats. First pitch swung on through, and Major Maiden swinging for the fences, strike 1. He had a home run in Game 1 against the Angels, gave the Plainsmen a 2-0 lead. The 0-1 pitch to Major Maiden from the righty Walters, that will be taken for a ball. So the count goes to 1-1. Maiden, for his last game, was recognized by the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference for his home run and his double in the ball game. as their summer performer of the week as he smacks one down the line in right field. Moving over is Pitton. He slides, can't make the grab. Sugi around second. It goes past Pitton. Sugi gets the wave from Jared Jones. The throw-in is cut off by the first baseman. It goes past him. Sugi will score standing up. Major Maiden, a one-run RBI double, and the Plainsmen lead 2-0. How about that from Major Maiden? Continues the hot tear. It slid past the right fielder Keegan Pitton, and a man at second with one man out for Nick Hockmer. Another batter, the fourth of the first five who has started his season and the last few games absolutely on a hot tear. As we have time called as Major Maiden trying to walk out, as when he was running around the base paths, seems like he may have strained a hamstring and the trainer is out to come take a look at him. Maiden is walking back to the second base bag. Jared Jones is heading towards the coach's box, and the trainers are back to the dugout. So it looks like Maiden will be able to stay in this ball game, and that will bring up Hockmer, the lefty, who's hitting .408 on the year. That's obviously all helped by the fact that he's 8 for his last 14 with 3 runs and 4 runs batted in. The man on second and Maiden, the first pitch that Hockmer sees takes low. That's going to be strike one. 0-1 the count to the lefty, who has 5 strikeouts against him on the year. Brian Walters trying to work through. He already has 1 in this inning. Throws the next pitch outside. It goes to 1-1. The first 3 of the 4 who have reached 2 singles and a double, all of them have had hot streaks coming into today's game. The 1-1 is outside, so we go to 2-1 on Nick Hockmer. Hockmer, the last of these batters in a row, who is coming into today's game on an absolute hitting tear. As the 2-1 offering to Hockmer is in there for strike 2. Found the middle of the plate, and that one right down Main Street. So 2-2 with one man out to the 5-hole batter, Major Maiden, over at second base. Plainsmen leading 2-0 here in the first. Walters sets and fires on home, swinging a line drive. It is through the glove of the third baseman Emerson into left field. Maiden is going to limp up at third base, and down to first goes Hockmer. Maiden unable to score, but a hot shot through the hot corner. So there's runners at the corners with one man out, and that's going to bring up Sam Bond. Hockmer at first. He's got Maiden down at third, hitting 136 on the years with 18 strikeouts, 3 runs batted in. He could easily add to his total right here. Setting is Brian Walters, who has struggled in the first inning. There's a line drive right to the first baseman, and they're going to have him doubled up to end the inning. A line drive right at the first baseman, Owen Best, who just steps on the bag to retire Nick Hockmer, and the inning is over. But the Plainsmen score 2 runs on the double by Major Maiden and the single by Kenneth Stuckey. We make our way to the second inning, 2-0 North Platte, your score.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at Ticketsmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Plainsmen score 2 in the bottom half of the first inning. However, the double play on a line drive hit by Sam Bond right at Owen Best ends the frame without any more damage done. As we make our way to inning number 2, Anthony Comfort will look to keep the Plainsmen here on top in this ball game, as he will be facing 4, 5, and 6. He got them to go down 1, 2, 3 in the top half of the first inning. Brady Ingles will lead off against him, and Ingles, he hit a grand slam yesterday. He also had 3 strikeouts and scored after getting on a fielder's choice. So the big righty comes up to hit. 7 strikeouts on the year, 3 were yesterday. As Anthony Comfort has not gotten a strikeout in this ballgame. He had a fly out to the right fielder, a line out to Runge, and a ground ball to Yoshida. His first pitch on home is just a bit high, so it is 1-0. The question down at first base is going to be Major Maiden. He came up a little bit limp on his double that scored a run. He stayed in as the runner in the ballgame. However, the question is, what can he cover down at first base as the next pitch is in there for strike 1. Comfort pumps a fastball on the outside part of the plate, so he's got him 1-1. The 1-1 fouled back into the screen, so we go to 1-2 to Ingles, who struck out 3 times yesterday. He is 4 for 13, batting .308 on the year. The 1-2 swinging a foul ball right side gets out of play and off towards the dirt road just to the side of the stadium, so we stay at 1-2. Here on field trip day, as Comfort's 1-2 on home is a little bit high, so the count evens 2 apiece to the leadoff man, Brady Ingles. Comfort, the lefty, throws the 2-2 home, fouled back, so we'll stay right where we are, 2-2. To the leadoff man, Anthony Comfort, the sophomore from Jamestown, out of Bennington, Nebraska. Part of the Nebraska Travel Prospects team in 2018, spent a year at Southwestern Community College. The 2-2 swung on and missed. Anthony Comfort, a strikeout. There's 1 man out. A punch out, his first of today's ball game, first of the morning for the Plainsmen pitchers, and now it's Owen Best, the lefty, hitting .300 on the season. Best came in as a pinch hitter yesterday. He went 2 for 2 with a single and a home run, and he takes strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. He faced 2 separate pitchers. He hit a home run. He got the single, off of Matt Slowick. The home run was against Justin Santos. The 0-1 fouls it back our way and just over my head here in the press box, so we go to 0-2 on the lefty Best, who is down at first base today. He slid over as a pinch hitter in yesterday's game down on the first base side. He was at first base on Saturday. The 0-2 is just inside, so we go to 1-2 to the lefty Best. 1-2, 1 man out. Anthony Comfort, the lefty, who was the opening day starter, fires on home. It is just low, so it's ball 2. Ortiz thought it was a called third strike, so he was ready to fire that ball down to Jovan Suarez. Instead, Best stays with the bat in his hand at a 2-2 count and 1 man out. He'll face another pitch from Comfort, and that one hits him on the shoulder. A hit by pitch. Anthony Comfort on the right shoulder of Best, so he is on base, and that brings up Peter Goldie. Goldie yesterday went 2 for 5, reached on an error, had 2 doubles and RBI. He's hitting .417 on the year, and he's one of their most dangerous hitters at this part of the lineup. As Comfort kicking the dirt around on Goldie before firing on in to the junior from Metro State University out in Denver. The first pitch is taken inside for a strike. It's 0-1. Metropolitan State University of Denver in downtown Denver, Colorado. From their baseball field, you can see the entire skyline of the city, and it is not too far from Coors Field in the home of the Rockies. Checks the runner at first. He's back in time. Comfort, the lefty, trying to do a surprise pickoff move and maybe catch Owen Best sleeping, but he is on and aware. So the 0-1 count to the righty Goldie. Comfort fires on home, swinging a ground ball on the shortstop side. It's picked by Runge. Runge to second to Yoshida. Yoshida on to first. It is not able to be picked out of the dirt. So down to first will move Goldie, but a nice 6-4 play puts him at 2 men out. And we're going to see how that is going to be ruled as down to first. Moves Goldie to leave fielder's choice, and now Van Hodges will come up to hit. Hodges, 167 on the year. He's the DH today, and he might have the best baseball name of anyone on the Angels staff. He was at shortstop in Game 1, and the name Van Hodges perfectly shoots a shortstop. As the first pitch from the lefty Comfort is going to be a ball just outside. Hodges, a redshirt sophomore from the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs, has struggled against the Plainsmen as a batter, takes ball 2 outside. He has walked 3 times on the mound yesterday. Hodges had himself a good day. 6 innings, 5 hits, just 2 runs against him. He struck out 4 Plainsmen batters. As Comfort checks the runner at first, and the throw gets away from Major Maiden. It clanged in the dirt. It will roll out of play. So down to second is likely where they're going to put him again. So Goldie moves up to second base on an error, as Comfort threw a lazy one over to Maiden. It was in the dirt. He was unable to pick it. So now he's in scoring position with a 2-0 count. Plainsmen going back to their ways of throwing the ball around the infield. Something they were trying to avoid in today's game. As now back behind Carmelo Ortiz, who's trying to settle down his pitcher. So Comfort, the lefty, after a bad pickoff, moves Goldie down to second. Comfort looking in. He comes set. He will fire the 2-0 home. It is high, so we go to 3-0 and in danger of walking on 4 straight pitches. That would put on Grant Biggins up to hit. Biggins is hitting 286 on the year. Plainsmen would like to avoid him at the dish. 3-0 home is going to be in there for strike 1, so Comfort finds his way back in the count with a fastball. With Peter Goldie down at second, that is ruled an E1 against Anthony Comfort, who sets on up and will wheel and deal on home with a 3-1. That one is inside, so it's going to be a 2-out walk. So the error now negated with that walk. Down at second is Goldie. First is Van Hodges, and Grant Biggins up to bat, the left fielder in today's contest. He's hitting 286 on the year. 2 hits. He has struck out 3 times. The Plainsmen would like to make it 4, or at least like to get out of this frame. Biggins, the sophomore from Reinhardt University. From Parker, Colorado. He will swing at the first pitch from Comfort, hits it high off our way, so it gets out of play. 0-1 your count. Here on field trip day at Billwood Field, so a lot of kids camps at the ballpark. Before the game, they took in some time with the ball players, and part of our in-game festivities. As the lefty Comfort sets up, fires on home with an 0-1. Swung on and missed. We go to 0-2. Comfort gets Biggins, the lefty, swinging, and now he's a pitch away from getting out of this inning with nothing done against him. Trying to settle on down, a man at second. Reached on a fielder's choice, got there on an error. A walk put Hodges on first. The 0-2 home, swing and a miss. He got him They say Ortiz gloves it, so there will be no throw down to second, and the side is retired. Strikeout number 2 for Anthony Comfort. He gets through some damage in the second inning with nothing on the scoreboard. 2-0 Plainsmen as we head to the bottom half of inning number 2.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity. We create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau. Located just 3 hours from North Platte, Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state. From Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs, Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North
Bottom of the second inning, Plainsmen will have 7, 8, and 9. The bottom of their order up to hit as Anthony Comfort works out a bit of a jam. So it's still 2-0 North Platte as Carmelo Ortiz will come up to hit. Ortiz has been hitting the ball fairly well as of late. He's batting .350 on the season, 407 on base percentage, .450 slugging coming into today's game. 6 strikeouts, 9 hits to his name. As Ortiz, the righty waits and swings at the first pitch, which is a little bit high, and fouls it towards the right side. Ortiz went up swinging, trying to hack that ball all the way through, so now the count is 0-1 against him. As Walters, the righty, kicks the 0-1 home, and that is inside for strike 2, so now Ortiz in an 0-2 hole. Here to lead off inning number 2. Plainsmen score 2 in inning number 1. He will take the next pitch inside. That will be strike 3 looking, and the first man retired on 3 straight pitches. There's 1 out. And Ortiz knew it as soon as that pitch got into the strike zone and crossed the plate that he was out, so he walked back to the dugout before the call, and now it's Runge. Runge has been 0-for on his last few games as he hits one on the ground to Luke Emerson, who will throw it on to first. So 4 pitches and 2 outs for Brian Walters, and Runge continues to slide on the season. And that will bring up Rui Yoshida. Runge is now 1 for 35 at the dish. Rui Yoshida, one of 2 Plainsmen who had his walk-up song changed before yesterday's ball game to a Japanese kids show song, hoping he can will it to give him some power after a little bit of a cold streak, and he takes one right off the hips. So immediately, 5 pitches, 2 outs, and a hit by pitch, and Yoshida finds his way on. He was 2 for 5 entering this game over his last few stretch, with 2 strikeouts in the last week. He is now down at first with 2 outs at the top of the order in Zach Knowlton, who led the ball game off with a first pitch single to right field that got up the glove of the first baseman. Knowlton, who's on some kind of hot tear, hitting .272 in the last week. He will take for strike 1, so it moves to 0-1 against him. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That will be taken, strike 2, so the count is quickly 0-2 against him. The 0-2 pitch on home, a line drive down the line in right field, hooking towards the line, reaching out as the right fielder. That's a fair ball. It drops in, gets by the right fielder. Rounding third, getting the wave is Yoshida. Yoshida coming in. The throw gets past the cutoff man. Down to third goes Zach Knowlton. Have a day. 2 hits for Zach Knowlton. He scores a run on that one, 3-0 North Platte. Rui Yoshida running all the way, scores from first. Knowlton will make his way down to third base, on a triple that scores a run, and Kenneth Sugi will hit. Sugi swings at the first pitch, fouls it off for strike number 1. Sugi, the lefty, singled in a run his last time up, scored Knowlton from second. Now he's at third with 2 men out, and Sugi swings to the next one, so it is 0-2. To Kenneth Sugi, who has come into this game on a hot tear. So is Zach Knowlton. He is now 2 for 2 with a single and an RBI triple down the right field line. The 0-2 home to Sugi is well high, so that will be ball 1. Goes to 1-2. 1-2 on home to Sugi. He checks his swing in the dirt, goes around, they tag him, and the inning is over. But an RBI triple for Zach Knowlton scores another North Platte run. It is 3-0 Plainsmen as we go to inning number 3.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and
Any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care.
Top half of inning number 3. Plainsmen lead 3-0 after a run was scored on the RBI triple by Zach Knowlton in the bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off will be Keegan Pitton, the 9-hitter for the Angels. He will bunt on the first pitch from Comfort. It will roll foul up the third base line, so it is now 0-1 against him. Pitton tried to lay down a bunt, and it was a pretty good one. Got up the third base line, made Jovan Suarez and Comfort come in on it. However, it rolled foul, so now he's back in the count 0-1. He'll be followed by men 1 and 2, Colton Miller and James Harbison. Pitton playing out in right field today. He'll wait on the 0-1, swinging a ground ball foul off the left side again, so we go to 0-2. Pitton leading off this frame. He is the very bottom of the Game Day Angels batting order as Comfort, the lefty, sets up. Will fire his 0-2 on home, swinging a foul ball, so we stay where we are. Comfort went fastball, tried to blow it by him, could not throw it through. So it is now still at 0-2. His pitch to the righty, swinging a ground ball on the infield. This one is fair. It's picked by Runge, the shortstop, onto first, and it's well off the bag. Runge threw it from his side, could not get it to go, so now there's a runner on first to lead off the frame. And Colton Miller will be up to hit. That'll be an error on the shortstop Runge, who struggled to set his feet. So Comfort will go back to the top of the order. He got Miller to fly out early in the ball game on the first pitch. Out to Nick Hockmer. He throws this one in, and it's just outside for ball 1. Angels trail by 3 runs entering the top half of the third. They trailed in the first game of the Plainsmen by 2. Entering the third, they scored 3 runs in the inning to take the lead. Next pitch is away, so it goes to 2-0. That was a lead that the Game Day Angels did not give up easily. So Comfort, the lefty, down 2-0 to the lefty Colton Miller with a man on first after the error brought Pitton on base. His check on the runner at first. Did they get him? No, they did not. That one was pretty close. It looked like they were going to be able to get him down at the first base side. But he was too fast on the first base side was Keegan Pitton. So now the 2-0 from Comfort is swung on the ground. It'll be backhanded, picked by Yoshida. He's got one to Runge. Runge throws on to first, not quite in time. They get the lead runner on a 4-6 shovel, but down to first goes Colton Miller, so the lead man is retired, and there's one man out with a runner on first. And now James Harbison comes up to hit. Harbison, the righty, lined out to Runge back in inning number 1 for out number 2. Pitch on home is in there, strike 1. So it is 0-1 with one man down and a runner at first for Harbison. Pitton was out at second on the fielder's choice by Miller, which has him down at bag number 1. Pitch is just away, so the count goes 1-1 on the righty, number 25, Harbison. Harbison was hitting .333 entering today's ball game. He's had a good time against Plainsmen pitching. He goes to the next pitch, fouls it off. It gets out of play, so we go to 1-2. With one man out and a runner down at bag number 1. After Harbison will be Luke Emerson, as Comfort looking to work once again out of some struggles. His 1-2 on home, swing and a miss, he got him. There's out number 2. Strikeout number 3 for Anthony Comfort, and there's 2 men down. And that will bring up Luke Emerson. Emerson, the righty, he grounded out to Yoshida to end inning number 1. There's a man at first with 2 down after the strikeout by Harbison from Anthony Comfort, as he's got some dirt in his shoe and try and shake it on out. Guess on that last pitch, some pebbles kicked up, so Comfort will back and climb the hill once more. Wearing the green dude hat that the Plainsmen wear. They wore their green and silver NP caps yesterday. First pitch on home, fouled right side. We go to 0-1. To Luke Emerson. The first year out of Gateway Community College in Phoenix, Arizona. Comfort, the lefty, will kick and deal. The 0-1 is outside. It goes to 1-1, count even with 2 men down. Comfort from Bennington, Nebraska. Not too far outside of Omaha, Nebraska. We're all very happy that today's game is early, as later tonight is Game 3 of the College World Series, the do or die for Florida and LSU. 1-1 on home, hit high the right side out of play. It goes to 1-2. I'm rooting for LSU in the College World Series. 1, because I had an annoying high school friend who was a massive Florida fan, so I want nothing more than to see the Gators lose. B, LSU hasn't won it in a while, so it'd be nice to see. And C, if you see the Plainsman Instagram page, I did say LSU would win the College World Series, so I want to be vindicated on something. As there's a 1-2 count with 2 men down. At first is Colton Miller to the 3-hole hitter Luke Emerson. Comfort sets, fires on home. The 1-2 is just outside for ball 2. Took a little bit off on a changeup on the outside part of the plate. is unable to get Luke Emerson fishing on it. So it's 2-2, 2 down, runner at first. Comfort kicks and deals on home. It is just, and he got him. Took his sweet time, did the home plate umpire, froze him at the plate. That's strike 3. Inning over. Comfort works out of another jam. We make our way to the bottom half of inning number 3. Plainsmen leading by 3 over the Game Day Angels.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just one short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them.
On to inning number 3, the bottom half of the frame. Jovan Suarez will come up to bat for the Plainsmen. As the North Platte Plainsmen lead 3-0, Suarez struck out for the first out of inning number 1, as that made him 2 of his last 11 at the plate, 1 of his last 9, and he takes ball 1 down in the dirt. Here in the bottom half of inning number 3, with Brian Walters on the bump still, and he takes strike 1 off the inside part of the plate. Today's home plate umpire likes to take his sweet, sweet time to call balls and strikes. As the 1-1 is high and away, so we go to 2-1 on the righty, Jovan Suarez. As the 2-1 on home, swung on through, so it's even at 2 apiece. With nobody out, to the leadoff batter in this inning, Jovan Suarez. Here's the 2-2 offering. Suarez swings on through. There's out number 1. The second strikeout of today's game from Jovan Suarez. And now it's Major Maiden. Maiden hit that double down the right field line. It scored Kenneth Sugi to make it 2-0 Plainsmen in the first. He came up limp into the second base bag. He was able to stay in the ball game, and it seems like so far at least it has not impacted him. The first pitch of the lefty is taken high for ball 1. Again, Maiden, after his last performance in his last game, was honored by the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference for his home run and double. Today, he's already got the double down, and he takes ball 2 down in the dirt. So Major Maiden has a 2-0 count with 1 man down and is having himself quite a time, as I see Beatrice making a cameo. 2-0 pitch is up high, so it goes to 3-0. Beatrice, I should say it's now the official mascot of the North Platte Plainsmen broadcast booth. We love our blue unicorn. 3-0 pitch on home to Maiden is in there for strike 1. He was holding the mat the entire way against Walters, trying to earn his way on with a walk. Instead, we'll have a 3-1 count against him. And the next pitch on home is in there for strike 2. Major Maiden thought that was ball 4, so he started to walk down at first, tossed his bat. But now in a full count with 1 man out, we'll have to pick it back up and step again in the left-handed batter's box. Setting is the pitcher Walters. 3-2 on home. He will take ball 4. Major Maiden a walk. And so there's a man out and a man at first. That brings up Nick Hockmer. So a double and a walk starts Maiden's day. Hockmer singled into left field. He was doubled up at first base when Bond lined out to Owen Best. Hockmer was hitting .408 entering today. He's having himself some kind of time. Also serves as a left-handed pitcher on the Plainsmen staff. He takes strike 1 low and in. Has not pitched since the Monday game against the Rough Riders. The 0-1 is a little ground ball on the infield, fielded by the second baseman Miller. Onto the shortstop, onto first. It will not be in time as the speedy Nick Hockmer runs it out, so there's 2 men out. Nick Hockmer legs it out, so Maiden is out on the base paths, but Hockmer makes his way on down, and now Sam Bond, who got doubled up by hitting a line drive right to Owen Best, who stepped on the bag to retire Hockmer. That ended inning number 1. First pitch is low. That is ball 1 on the inside to Bond, who will take strike 1 as the catcher reached out to grab that ball right as it crossed the plate. A changeup that died in the strike zone. 1-1, 2 down. Here's the next offering to Bonnie. It's a little looper on the shortstop. It is fielded cleanly, and the side is retired. Plainsmen get 2 men on, but are unable to do anything with the man on base. We make our way to inning number 4. Still 3-2, North Platte, your score.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear Focused Eye Care, with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 100.
On to inning number 4 we go. The Plainsmen leading 3-0 against the Game Day Angels, as our own Plainsman Pete in the mascot race celebrated a bit too early. And Kyle McConaughey did not like that, nor did Hideyoshi Kawahara. They stop him early. Top of the 4th, leading off, will be Brady Ingles, the 4-man. Anthony Comfort will have to go 4, 5, and 6 in this inning with a 3-0 lead under his belt. As Comfort's first pitch is taken well away for ball 1, so it is now 1-0 to the righty Ingles, who started inning number 2 with a strikeout. Comfort's last 2 batters both went down on strikes. The 1-0 swung on through. It's a line drive, bounces off Jovan Suarez. Runge's going to have to come in on it, but we won't have a play at first, so there's a man on to lead off the frame. And that was a tough hit for Jovan Suarez. Took a hard hit line drive off a hop. It bounces right into him, so that's going to be a single. And here in the 4th inning, the first hit that Anthony Comfort will give up. That was a line drive that bounced right off the dirt, and it caught Jovan Suarez right in his gut. So now it's the lefty Owen Best with the man on first after the first hit on the Angels side. Comfort's first offering is going to be taken low for ball one. Count 1-0 with the man down at first. Second straight inning where the leadoff man is reached for the game day Angels as Jovan Suarez pinches in on the infield. Next pitch is taken high. That is ball two. Comfort started Ingles 2-0. He has now started Best 2-0. Ingles reached on a single. Best hitting .300 coming into today's ball game. The 2-0 is low and inside for strike one. It just catches the inside part of the plate. As Comfort snaps off a changeup that caught him looking. Checks the runner at first. He is back before a tag can be applied. Best reached first on a hit by pitch. He was retired on the fielder's choice that Peter Goldie hit as Runge shoveled it to Yoshida. Back in inning number two. 2-1 is taken in there for strike two. Comfort throws a fastball that just nicks the corner. So it's 2-2 for the second man here in this inning after the leadoff man got on with a hit. Comfort sets, readies, and he'll fire the 2-2. Swing and a miss down in the dirt. There's a strikeout and out number one. You can call him nitty gritty because he got him fishing in the dark there. Ball way down in the dirt and he swung on through it. So now it's Peter Goldie. Goldie reached on a fielder's choices last time. Now he's got a man at first with one man down. After Comfort's fifth strikeout of this ball game. First pitch is hit high in the air to right field. Hockmer will move over. He settles under it. He will reach his glove out for out number two. Nick Hockmer moved a couple of steps over to his right, settled under it pretty easily. So now there are two outs. And that brings up Van Hodges, the DH. Hodges walked to put two on with two out, and the last time he was up in the second. The owner of the best name on the Game Day Angels roster. Setting Comfort. His first pitch home, swinging a ground ball foul, so it's strike one. Chopped it right in front of the plate. Bennington, Nebraska, where Comfort is from. Named after the town in Vermont of Bennington. As a check on the runner at first, throw over and a nice stop by Major Maiden to keep it from rolling away. He's back in time, so it is 0-1. Bennington, Vermont, a town that I'm quite familiar with, is when I go home from Ithaca College, my route goes through Vermont, and I drive right through Bennington. 0-1 on home is taken high for ball one. So the count goes to 1-1 to Van Hodges. Bennington, Nebraska, originally called Bunstown when it was founded in the 1880s, as that ball is chopped through the left side, and that's going to be a base hit. Moving down to second, but stopping there is Brady Ingles. So it's 2 on with 2 singles from the Angels side. So they're at first and second with 2 men out to bring up batter number 8, Grant Biggins. Biggins, the lefty, struck out already in today's ball game. And even though it is afternoon, sorry, Josh, I just saw your comment on the YouTube page. Good morning, Josh, the social media intern for the Western Nebraska Pioneers. Ball one inside to the 8-hitter Grant Biggins. Josh and I shared a broadcast booth last weekend when the Plainsmen were in town for 3 days. So a belated good morning, Josh. Sorry I didn't see it until now. The 1-0 on home is in there for strike one, so it is 1-1. I am being told to say good afternoon, so I'll say both good morning and good afternoon. Later today, I might say good night. Oh, that is right from Chuck. It is morning out in Gering, Nebraska, so good afternoon in North Platte, good morning for Gering. As the 8-hitter, Grant Biggins, up to the dish with a 1-1 count against him and 2 men out, 2 on base. Here's the pitch from Comfort. It is just outside, so we'll go to 3-1. Ortiz wanted that strike. So Comfort readies and fires on home to the lefty, swinging a high pop-up on the near side. Moving over towards the Plainsman dugout is Comfort in foul territory. Jovan Suarez reaches over, makes the catch. The inning is over. Plainsmen get out of 2 men on in a jam. 2 hits against Comfort, the first that he allows, but the inning ends with nothing on the board for the Game Day Angels. We make our way bottom half of 4. Your score still 3-0 Plainsmen.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western.
Bottom half of inning number 4, Plainsmen leading 3-0, and now it's Carmelo Ortiz who will come up to the dish. Ortiz struck out looking to lead off inning number 2, as Anthony Comfort was able to work out of the last frame with no runs of damage done despite the 2 men on 2 singles. As the first pitch to today's catcher on the Plainsman side is a ground ball on the infield. It's going to be fielded by the shortstop, flips it to first. It is off the bag, but the tag is applied. So there is out number 1. Carmelo Ortiz almost reaches on a miscommunication, a throw that was wide of the bag. But the tag goes on, so there's 1 man out. And now Trey Runge up to hit after the leadoff man is retired on 1 pitch. And Runge having himself quite the cold stretch. He has only 1 hit on the season. That was a double against the Rough Riders, and he takes ball 1 low. .029 batting average entering today's game. He already has a ground out against him as the next pitch takes high for ball 2. Checked on his swing. So he's still got it at 2-0 with 1 man already down. He'll ground the next one over to the third baseman Emerson, who is playing in on the grass onto first. 2 at-bats, 2 groundouts to Luke Emerson. And now Rui Yoshida will come up with 2 men down on the frame. Yoshida, he got hit by a pitch his last time up. Worked his way in to score thanks to the triple by Zach Knowlton, who was waiting on deck. He hit .341 at Clarendon College this past year. And he will swing at the first pitch, breaks another bat. Ground ball to Colton Miller onto first in time. The inning is over. 2 games for Rui Yoshida. He has broken 2 bats. Somebody needs to find him a new tree and get him to a lumber mill right away. But we go to inning number 5, 3-0 Plainsmen still leading. The Game Day Angels.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including...
On to inning number 5. Anthony Comfort still out on the hill. He has pitched 4 innings, allowing just 2 hits, and so far, nobody has crossed the plate for the Angels. They will have 9-1-2 coming up to bat, and their 3rd time through the order against Comfort. As the Plainsmen lead by 3, trying to avoid a sweep here against the Game Day Angels. First pitch to Keegan Pitton is a called strike, so it is 0-1. Pitton reached on an error by Trey Runge back in inning number 3. He was stranded and picked off on a fielder's choice. Pitches low for ball 1. So we go to 1-1. Pitton hitting .273 on this past year, 3 hits, a run scored, and it's a high fly ball to left field. Moving in on it is Sam Bond, now moves over. Bond into foul territory, reaches up, makes the catch in foul ground. There's out number 1. Sam Bond moved over and makes the catch just about 3 steps to the outside part of the left field line by the Mid-Plains Community College sign. So now it's back to the top of the order, and Colton Miller. Miller, a fly out and reached on a fielder's choice. He will show bunt on the first pitch from Comfort, but bunts it popped foul, so it's 0-1. Remember, he showed bunt the first time he came up against the Plainsmen, or is the second time. Bunted it all foul as the Angels trying to play some small ball, taking a page out of the Plainsmen book, who have been willing to small ball their way throughout the season. As the 0-1 from Comfort, swinging a line drive, hit in the air to left field. Bond moving in. That ball's going to drop in front of him down the left field line, a base hit. Rounding first is Miller. He will stop halfway between first and second as Rui Yoshida threatens to throw him down, but a 1-out single for the Game Day Angels with the ball down the line. So there's a man on first, and that brings up number 2, James Harbison. 0-for-2 on the day, a strikeout and a line out, but he has had himself quite a time at the dish. As waiting Comfort, his first pitch, swing and a miss. There is strike 1. Got him to swing on through a fastball, so he's now got him 0-1. Comfort sets on up. With the man on first, this one will be honest to the dish. Swing and a miss. There is strike 2. Comfort has thrown 2 fastballs low in the zone to Harbison, and he has got him to swing over the top of both. 0-2 the count with 1 man out. Comfort in that bright green fires on home, swinging a foul ball off his back foot, so it is 0-2. I call it bright green. The uniforms remind me more of the Fort Knox green or the Pacific Coast green that the old Oakland A's of the 70s used to wear. It also slightly reminiscent of the Kelly green they wear today. As Comfort, with his 0-2 on home, swinging a fly ball hit in the air left field. Bond moving back, settles under it, He will reach his glove up, make the catch. Runner will tag from first. Bond's throw will hold him honest there at the bag. So 2 flyouts to left field, 1 in foul, 1 that was pretty loud, and it's 2 down to bring up the 3-hitter, Luke Emerson. Emerson, 1 for 13 on the year. That 1 hit was a grand slam in game number 1 against the Plainsmen. That took this game from Plainsmen needing some kind of rally to completely out of reach. As Comfort sets on up, trying to settle down after the 1-out single, and there's a swing and a foul ball that got off the glove of Carmelo Ortiz into the backstop, so we go to 0-1. Comfort, out of high school, rated with a 77-mile-an-hour fastball. He has certainly ramped it up since then. And he's showing off the speed today. Next pitch is hit high in the air into right field. Hockmer struggling to find it in the sun. He will move over. He does find it eventually. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. To the bottom of the 5th we go. Comfort works out of another jam. So it'll be 3-0 Plainsmen through 5.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked and ready at Billwood Field.
Get great seats, safer, simpler, and smarter with TicketSmarter. Choose great seats from over 125,000 live events, all backed with a TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Get your tickets smarter at TicketSmarter.com.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
North Platte Regional Airport. With 2 daily flights to Denver, North Platte Regional Airport is just 1 short connection away from any destination in the world, all with short lines and personal service. Remember on your next flight to fly with North Platte.
Pepsi. From providing beverages to Plainsmen home games to being in the local deli's drink cooler, Pepsi is proud to support the North Platte Plainsmen, and our thanks to them for keeping the drink coolers stocked.
Bottom half of inning number 5, Zach Knowlton will lead us off as we turn it back to the top of the Plainsmen order. Brian Walters still on the mound after 4 innings of work. He allowed 3 runs in the first 2 frames, has allowed none since. His first pitch to Knowlton is in there for strike 1. Knowlton a single and a triple already in today's ball game. He singled in the first and scored, had an RBI triple in inning number 2. He takes a pitch outside for a 1-1 count. As he'll throw a 1-1 on home, taken low for strike 2. So the count goes to 1-2 on the leadoff man, who they would like to retire for the first time today. They have been unable to do so. 1-2, foul ball right side, so we stay right where we are at the batter's dish. To Zach Knowlton. Firing on home, 1-2, a little looping liner into center field. That ball drops between the outfielders. Knowlton will stop at first base and make his way back. So 3 at-bats, and Zach Knowlton is having some kind of day. He entered hitting 180 on the year. He is now 3 for 3. So that will bring up Kenneth Sugi. And for Knowlton, he will now move to 6 of his last 13 at-bats. Sugi with the leadoff man down at first will take ball 1 well upstairs. That one was above the helmet. Sugi, one of 2 consecutive Plainsmen batters who have a pearly white helmet. Jovan Suarez right behind him has the same white helmet as that one. High and tight on Sugi, so it is 2-0. Sugi from North Vancouver in British Columbia. On a 2-0 count, will swing at the next pitch. It's a line drive into center field. That ball's going to get its way to the wall. Off of 2 hops, rounding second is Knowlton. Fielding it is Harbison. Knowlton around third. Knowlton, the cut. The throw home is going to be skipping past the catcher. Knowlton scores. It is 4-0 Plainsmen. Down to second goes Kenneth Sugi. Sugi doubles him on the way to left field. And it's 4-0 North Platte as Zach Knowlton rounded. The throw would have beaten him, but it skipped out of the glove of Brady Ingalls. So the first 2 men have reached on a single, and then after Sugi came up, doubled in the run all the way to the wall, Jovan Suarez will come to bat. Suarez, the only man of the first 5 who has not gotten a hit today. He will show bunt, and he bunts it popped in the air foul, so it is now 0-1, trying to move Kenny Sugi down to third. As the Plainsmen have increased their lead to 4 runs, still nobody out, with the top of the order all coming up to hit in this inning. On deck is the red-hot Major Maiden. So the key would be to put Sugi at least 90 feet away with 1 man out if Suarez cannot earn his way on base somehow. Walters fires on the 0-1. Suarez holds the bat and takes the ball, so it is 1-1. There is nobody warming in the Angels bullpen down the right field line here in the early afternoon Central Time at Billwood Field as we play an early morning baseball game. The 1-1 on home. Swing and a miss. It goes to 1-2. To Jovan Suarez, who is 1 of his last 10 at the plate. He has struggled ever since his vacation to Hawaii, missing the beaches and the palm trees, as the 1-2 swing and a miss in and out of the glove, and it will be a foul tip. So he will stay up to hit, and he's lucky that Brady Ingalls was unable to hold on to a piece of that baseball. So 1-2 your count, nobody out. Kenneth Sugi down on second after the RBI double that scored Knowlton all the way from first. Walters with his firing on home. It is in the dirt. Holding up is Jovan Suarez, so the count runs to 2-2. Suarez could try to break out of this flunk and get off the schneid with a hit. The 2-2, swing and a foul ball rocketed over towards the Angels dugout, so we stay at 2-2. Suarez seeing some more pitches against Angels pitching. We saw it in Gehring when the Plainsmen played the Pioneers from their batters, how extended at-bats can favor the hitter. 2-2, swing and a miss on a pitch up high. Does not favor Suarez. 3 at-bats, 3 strikeouts today. That is his 11th strikeout on the year, and it brings Major Maiden to the dish. To the sounds of Arkansas by Chris Stapleton, Major Maiden's walk-up song. Waiting on the first pitch from Walters, and he takes it low in the dirt for ball 1, and a nice block by Brady Ingalls on a changeup to keep it from rolling to the backstop. Mentioned that he was recognized by the RMAC Conference. That was the 2nd time that the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference has honored him this year. They did it back for his performance on June the 4th against the Hayes Larks. That was the infamous Cheesy Potatoes game. And time is called by Major Maiden, who will step out of the batter's box to get ready. Well, later this week we will be having Western Wednesday brought to you by KJ's Western Wear. And for Major Maiden, that's going to be a day he's looking forward to. He absolutely loves Western Wednesdays. Has 2 cowboy hats and always has the Western fit to pair with it. The 1-0 pitch takes in the dirt, skips off the plate from Ingalls down to third. Will move Sugi. He's going to round third. He'll now have to retreat back to third. The throw back is going to be skipping away from the third baseman. Sugi holds on the bag. So Kenneth Sugi, trying to force some wildness on the base paths, almost gets it there. A wild pitch moves him down to third. The catcher Ingalls threw it down to third, but threw it too quick and it skipped away from the third baseman, Luke Emerson, who would have had him dead to rights. He tried to scamper on home, but will make his way back to third, so he's 90 feet away with a 2-0 count to Major Maiden. Pitch is sliced off our way towards the Axis party deck, so it is 2-1. Brian Walters trying to settle down and run across already in this inning. Major Maiden would like to make it more. Pitch is in the dirt. It skips away from Walters. Ingalls, excuse me, cannot make a play. Brady Ingalls lets it go by. Scoring is Kenneth Sugi. It's 5-0 Plainsmen. Kenneth Sugi using his speed on the base paths. A wild pitch scores him. Down to third on the wild pitch. A pass ball plates him. So 3-1 also the count to Maiden, who will take a pitch outside for ball 4. Major Maiden walks. Sugi already in. So now again there is a man on with one man out, as Nick Hockmer will come up to hit the 5-hole batter. Of the first 5 hitters, excluding Jovan Suarez, the Plainsmen have gone 7 of 9. With 3 walks, pitches inside for ball 1 to Hockmer. He reached on a fielder's choice. Count is 1-0. Pitch on home is well away, so it is 2-0. And now Brady Ingalls, who has not been able to get it on through, is trying to calm down Walters, and out is the pitching coach, Mike Zergott, as the Angels finally do have a right-hander warming up in their bullpen. And Walters is going to rub some dirt on his hands, and we're going to see if he's okay. Definitely shaken up a bit mentally. On deck is Sam Bond, a 2-0 count currently to Nick Hockmer. The Plainsmen have been red hot at the top of their lineup. Zach Knowlton is 3 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI triple. He has scored 2 runs. Kenneth Sugi is 2 for 3 with a double, a single, 2 RBIs, and a strikeout. Major Maiden is 1 for 1 with an RBI double and 2 walks. Hockmar, who's at the dish, is 1 of 1 with a single. He also has a fielder's choice. The only man on that top 5 who has not found his way on base is Jovan Suarez. Suarez has 3 strikeouts as Zergott will walk back to the visiting team dugout on the first base side. Hockmer, not the tallest man on the Plainsman side, just 5'7", 155. The first year from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Was a part of the Indiana Nitro Gold travel team through high school as part of the prep baseball showcases, and he'll take ball 3 that skips off the plate. Ingalls was able to glove it, so it's 3-0, and he's in danger of walking 2 men on for Sam Bond, who would be in the perfect situation to get right with the bat. 3-0 is low and in at the shins. Ball 4, he walked him. Back-to-back walks, 4 straight pitches plates Nick Hockmer, and now it's Sam Bond. His brother Tucker will grab the bat as the bat boy and give a word of encouragement for Sam, who steps up to the dish, 0 for 2 on the day. Junior from Georgetown, Texas. Same hometown as Mason Crosby and Nolan Ryan. And he takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. He has lined out twice in this game. He lined out to the first baseman Owen Best in the first for a double play that ended the side. He also lined out to Peter Goldie to end inning number 3. He's got 2 on and 1 man out. The 0-1 pitch he will take for strike 2 looking. A changeup by Walters to get him back over the plate. So he's got an 0-2 count on Sam Bond with 1 out and 2 men on. Plainsmen lead by 5 here in the 5th. Pitches in the dirt and it skips up from Brady Ingles, but he's able to retrieve it in time before anything crazy happens. So runners stay put with a 1-2 count and one man out to Bond, the 6-hole hitter. He'll be followed by Carmelo Ortiz. Pitch on home, swing, and a miss at a ball that went into the dirt behind Ingles. So 3 outs for Sam Bond, 2 outs in the inning, and now it's Carmelo Ortiz. The first year from Cudahy, Wisconsin, a suburb of Milwaukee, hit .455 in the month of April at Milwaukee Area Technical College. And he will go after the first pitch, a ground ball on the infield. It's right back to the pitcher, Walters. Has trouble with it, but will able to recover, flip onto first, and the inning is over. 2 men are left on base, but 2 runs come across to score. 5-0 Plainsmen as we head to inning number 6 at Billwood Field.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. TicketSmarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the TicketSmarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think TicketSmarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at TicketSmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive optometry service ranging from
Peyton Ramsey and Dylan Graw win the balloon toss, maybe on some nefarious behavior from Noah Prince, who came from behind and smacked it away from Kyle McConaughey and Bryce Butterfield. As Anthony Comfort back on the mound to work inning number 6 between the Plainsmen and the Game Day Angels. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Brady Ingles up to the dish. First pitch from Comfort is a called strike. It is 0-1. So setting and firing his first pitch is a high fly ball down the line in left field. Bond starts in now, moves back. He will settle, reach up, and make the catch. There is out number 1. The Sun playing some tricks out there in the outfield. The last out of the 5th inning. Played some tricks on Nick Hockmer before he's able to find it and reel it in. Sam Bond faces a similar problem, but he is also able to reel it in, and that's going to bring up Owen Best, who was hit by a pitch and has struck out in this ball game. His 3rd plate appearance against the lefty Comfort. He will take strike 1 down and in. It's 0-1. Comfort. The 0-1 pitch on inside, and a nice jump by Carmelo Ortiz to frame a low pitch, so it is 0-2 with 1 man out to the 5-hole hitter, Owen Best. Here's Comfort's next pitch on home, is just high and away, so it goes to 1-2. Anthony Comfort working quickly on the mound. Here in inning number 6, Plainsmen leading by 5. Pitch on home, swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Did he foul it off? They say he will not touch it to the throw down to first to get the runner. There's 2 men out on a strikeout for Anthony Comfort, and that'll bring up batter number 6, in the order. Peter Goldie. As Comfort has struck out 6 Angels batters. First pitch is going to be taken. That is strike number 1. So the count goes to 0-1 against Goldie. Reached on a fielder's choice, moved up to second on an error, and has flown out today. He will take strike 2 outside Anthony Comfort. Quickly ahead in this count and in this inning. 0-2 with 2 down to Goldie. This would be his first 1-2-3 inning since inning number 1. Pitch on home, foul back. So we'll stay right where we are. Comfort has found his way to a solid outing so far on the bump. Trying to continue it with the key out right here. And the 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, foul tipped into the glove of Carmelo Ortiz. Strikeout for Anthony Comfort. We make our way to the bottom of the 6th inning. 5-0 your score. North Platte on top at Billwood Field.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff. With top-notch dentists in 3 locations, you can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning, plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates, with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Miller Coors provides beer to Billwood Field for the 2023 season. From Coors Banquet and Light to Budweiser and other Bud products, the Plainsmen are proud to have Miller Coors provide beverages for all Plainsmen home games, and please drink responsibly.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no...
Bottom of the 6th we go. Brian Walters still towing the slab for the Game Day Angels, so Trey Runge will come up to hit. Runge 0 for 2 on the day, still looking for hit number 2 as a North Platte Plainsman. Walters' first pitch is strike 1 inside. It's 0-1. Plainsmen leading by 5 runs. They played at 2 in the last inning. Next pitch is fouled back, so we go to 0-2, and so far a fantastic outing for Anthony Comfort, who has gone 6 innings, struck out 7, allowed just 3 hits. As Runge, the sophomore, waits, fires, and a swing and a miss. There is out number 1. The second time Runge has been K'd up today, and that will bring up the 9-hole hitter, Rui Yoshida. Yoshida, the first year from Tokyo, Japan, out of Clarendon College. One of 4 Japanese-born players on this Plainsman team. He is the only one with a Japanese walk-up song. The 0-1 pitch, he swings on through a pitch that was neck high, so it's 0-1. Walters, the 0-1 pitch, swinging a ground ball foul. It goes to 0-2 on Rui Yoshida, who on the base path has been a menace this year. 9 of 10 for stolen bases and opportunities. At Clarendon College in Texas, he did not even attempt to steal. Swinging a line drive right to the shortstop, Goldie. There is out number 2. Yoshida hit that one on a rope, but it was right into the glove of Goldie, who snags it off the dirt. So it's 2 down for Zach Knowlton. And Zach Knowlton is on fire. Call the fire brigade. He's 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple, and he takes strike 1 in. It's 0-1. Setting on up Walters. His 0-1 home is down and in for strike 2. So quickly, Knowlton is down 0-2. Walters had a 1-2-3 inning in inning number 4, trying to settle the Plainsmen on down. His 0-2 is just low and dropped by Ingles, so it is 1-2 to Zach Knowlton. Here's the 1-2 to Knowlton. Swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. There is strike 3, and the inning is over. Walters regroups himself. 1-2-3 is the Plainsmen, but it's still a 5-run lead for North Platte as we make our way to inning number 7.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler.
Anthony Comfort has been electric to this point. 7 strikeouts through 6 innings. He will face 7, 8, and 9 with a 5-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7 at Billwood Field. Tobias Abore, the voice of the North Platte Plainsmen, along with you, as Van Hodges will come to lead us off here. Hodges is 1 for 1 on the day. He is also walked to pair with his single. As Comfort's first pitch is a line drive hit in the air to right field. Hockmer will play it off a hop. There's a leadoff single. Hockmer stays where he was, trying to avoid making a mistake on the ball. So he plays it cleanly off a hop. That's the base hit against Comfort. The leadoff man is on for just the 2nd time today, and that will bring up Grant Biggins. Brady Ingles led off inning number 4 with a single. He made his way to second but was stranded there. As coming in on the grass is Jovan Suarez, wary of a bunt. First pitch is low for ball 1. Biggins has a strikeout and a pop-out already in today's game. Suarez still playing in to the lefty Biggins. Next pitch is a ground ball hit, first base side. Maiden will go the long way. It skips past the shortstop, Runge, into the outfield. Rounding down to third goes Hodges. Hodges will hold up there. Staying at first base is Grant Biggins. They're at the corners with nobody out. Major Maiden tried to go the long way, get the lead runner out, and that's going to be another error against Plainsmen fielders in this ballgame, the 3rd today. And now the 9-hole hitter, Keegan Pitton, will hit with them at the corners, and still nobody out. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. That is strike number 1. Oh, 0-1 the count to the righty Pitton, the bottom of this order. Pitch on home is in the dirt. A nice block by Carmelo Ortiz. It skips away from him. He doesn't take the time to get at the ball. And on the wild pitch, Biggins moves down to second. We're going to see how that is ruled as either a pass ball or a wild pitch. But Carmelo Ortiz did not take the time to find it, and that allowed the speedy Biggins to move to second and take the double play away. So it will be called a passed ball as the 1-1 is chopped foul, so it goes to 1-2. To Pitton in the bottom of the order, he'll be fouled by the top half. Plainsmen lead by 5 here in the top of inning number 7. Anthony Comfort trying to work out of a jam. A lefty is warming in the Angels bullpen. We cannot see from where we are the Plainsman pen. As Comfort, time will be called by the batter Pitton as Comfort just staring him down. Anthony Comfort tries to settle on down with men at second and third, nobody out. They have reached on a single and a fielder's choice, moved up on errors and passed balls. As Comfort's 1-2 offering to the 9-hole hitter is swung on through. Anthony Comfort gets key out number 1, strikeout number 8 on the day. There's one out for the top of the order, Colton Miller. Miller has a flyout. That is the only time he has been retired today. He reached on a fielder's choice in a single in innings 3 and 5. So Comfort with trouble on the base paths. Has a strikeout to his name in this frame. Fires the next pitch home, and it is in there. And Carmelo Ortiz, after ball 1, will go out and talk to his pitcher. That one came awfully close to clipping the front hand of Colton Miller. So Ortiz trying to settle down Comfort, who has been electric and on point throughout today. He will now go back behind the plate and settle on up. With Miller, the lefty, at the dish. 2 on, 1 out. Both runners are in scoring position. The throw is in there for strike 1 from Anthony Comfort. He fired another fastball on the inside. That has been his go-to to get out of jams. 1-1 is going to be a ground ball on the infield. It's going to be a tough play for Yoshida. He'll go the short way to first. There is one man out. Down to third. Moves the runner in Biggins. A run scores on a sac hit. So it's 5-1. Plainsmen leading the Angels. 4-3 on the putout. Down to third, moving Biggins. So it's 2 down and a runner 90 feet away for James Harbison, who is 0 for 3. It is down for ball 1. So the count goes to 0 to 1-0. That run scored will not count as an earned run against Comfort, swinging a foul ball into the backstop, so it goes to 1-1. The runner was able to move up on the error to third. He would not have scored if the error was not there. So Comfort with a 1-1. 2 men down. Runner over at third. 1-1. Runner cheating off of third. Pitches outside. Ortiz will field it, and they will watch Biggins back into the bag, so it is 2-1. Grant Biggins thinking about taking home plate. 2 on the count with 2 men down. Comfort's next pitch on home. Runner cheating off of third. Pitch is low, so it is 3-1 to Harbison. As Comfort takes his time, stepping off the mound. And will settle on in, digging in. Trying to work out of the inning with only 1 run against the Plainsmen. Still, they lead by 4. Here's the 3-1. It's a ground ball on the infield. Gets past Jovan Suarez. That's going to score a run. It's 5-2. Rounding first is Harbison. The throw into second is going to be cut off. So Harbison, a 2-out double, scores a run. It is now a 3-run ball game as it got through the glove of the third baseman, Jovan Suarez. Scoring is Grant Biggins. That's the 2nd run scored in this frame. Neither are counting against Comfort, as the pass ball moved him up to second. Made his way to third on the sac hit. So now Luke Emerson trying to settle back down. 2 runs have scored in this inning. Neither will be counted toward his final day total on earned runs. He has struck out 8. And now will step back off the mound and try and calm himself down. talking it through 1 week after a fantastic start in Gehring, working on another gem. Holding on to a 3-run lead. His 1-0 on home is high, so it's ball 2. Comfort, who has been pinpoint to this point, only walked one batter, has struggled with the strike zone in this inning. He does have a strikeout in the frame. That was out number 1. Comfort settles. The 2-0 home is just low and in, and Carmelo Ortiz did not frame the ball well on the inside part of the plate, wasn't able to pull it back. So that was easy enough for the home plate umpire to call ball 3, and he's in danger of walking 2 on with 2 outs. On deck, the catcher, Brady Ingles. As Davin Conway, the assistant coach, seems ready out to talk. The next pitch is in there for strike 1, so it is 3-1 with 2 men down to Luke Emerson. Comfort, 3-1 on home, is away. That is ball 4, and the ball skips past Carmelo Ortiz, so down to third, moves the runner, and Ortiz showing absolutely zero effort to pick the ball up. If he had run back to get it, he may have had a chance at Harbison down to third. So he'll advance a man to third. And now Comfort trying to work out of a jam. Still 2 men down, but they're at the corners. As Comfort comes set, pitching to Brady Ingles, who's 1 for 3 on the day. 5-2, Plainsmen lead. The next pitch is in there. That is strike 1. Comfort comes set, trying to get himself out of a tough inning. He will step off the mound. And now Carmelo Ortiz will go out and talk to him. Due up in the bottom half of this inning, Plainsmen have 2, 3, and 4. Sugi, Suarez, and Maiden, as they try and get it to their batters with as little damage done as possible. Right now, it's only been 2 runs against. The tying run is at the plate right now in Brady Ingles. Ingles hit a grand slam yesterday. 0-1, swinging a line drive in the air. Center fielder moving over as Zach Knowlton comes in on it, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 2 runs scored, none will count against Anthony Comfort. The dugout will empty to greet him back at the dish as the Plainsmen leading 5-2 as we enter bottom of the 7th.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity. We create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a 4-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau. Located just 3 hours from North Platte, Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state. From Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs, Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Nebraska Land Bank. Nebraska Land provides big bank services with the benefits of a local establishment. With 3 locations in North Platte, Nebraska Land provides home loans and personal accounting services along with business service as well.
At Mid-Plains Community College, we look to the the future of students and their success, the future of the workforce and our community. We don't believe in waiting for opportunity. We create opportunity through a hands-on learning experience with instructors that provide one-on-one knowledge, skills, and training. Because whether you're on your way to a four-year college or university or starting a new career, the future is you. Transform your future at Mid-Plains Community College.
Scottsbluff County Visitors Bureau. Located just 3 hours from North Platte, Scottsbluff County features some of the most stunning landmarks in the state, from Chimney Rock to the surrounding hills and bluffs. Scottsbluff County has it all for your outdoor exploring dreams.
Kenneth Sugi leads us off as we go to the bottom half of inning number 7. Plainsmen lead by 3 runs. On the mound, a new pitcher, a lefty for the Game Day Angels staff. As Sugi comes up after 6 innings by Brian Walters, he allowed 5 runs against him. First pitch is down and in to strike 1 on Kenneth Sugi. As Sugi on the 0-1 pitch will take ball 1, a changeup that finds the front part of the base. So it is 1-1. As the man on the mound is Stosh Geico. Pitches in the dirt and away from Ingles, so it is 2-0. Stosh Geico, the lefty. And after he throws that ball, he is shaking his arm, and out comes Mike Coons, the manager of the Angels, to talk with Geico. And potentially on his throw, he may have hurt something in his hand as he shook it out on a pitch that bounced well in front of the dirt. And they do have someone coming down from the bullpen. So Geico will throw 3 pitches against Kenneth Sugi. That is all for him. His day is done. And unfortunately, he will have to exit. So the man coming on in relief will get all the time he needs to warm up in this emergency role. We're going to take a break for this impromptu pitching change. When we come back, the new man on the bump for the Game Day Angels here in inning number 7. Hayden Nerwin, the new pitcher on the mound, after Stosh Geico throws 3 pitches, bounced 2 in the dirt, and the last one he threw bounced well in front of the catcher, and there's concerns over his arm. So his day is done. The first year, Hayden Nerwin, the righty at a Northeastern Junior College, will continue the count. 2-1 to the leadoff man, Kenneth Sugi, who is 2 for 3 on the day. Double, a single, scored twice. Has 2 runs batted in, and he hits that ball right over to the first baseman, Best. Best will take it to the bag himself for out number 1. On to Kenneth Sugi. And now it's going to be Jovan Suarez 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. As we say hi to Trevor watching on the stream, normally our scoreboard operator. And the way it stands right now, maybe you are the bad luck trayer, Trevor. But let's see if the Plainsmen could hold on to this one. As Jovan Suarez now pitching against the righty Nerwin will take strike 1, so the count is at 0-1. He made 16 appearances at Northeastern Junior College over 18 innings, allowed 20 earned runs, an ERA of 10. 1-0 in the dirt, so it is ball 1. He walked 11, struck out 20 batters. So now Nerwin, the righty, in an emergency situation coming on, had all the time he needed to warm up, and is now Suarez 3-0 in the count. 3-1. 2-1 the count to Jovan Suarez. Next pitch is outside. It's 3-1 to Jovan. On deck is Major Maiden, who is 1 for 1 on the day with 2 walks and an RBI double back in inning number 1. Suarez facing the 3-1 count from the new righty in the ball game, and he takes ball 4 in the dirt. So Jovan Suarez has earned his way on for the first time today. A walk and 3 strikeouts will bring Major Maiden up to hit. Maiden has been crushing the ball as of late. An RBI double down the right field line in inning number 1 gave the Plainsmen a 2-0 lead. They lead 5-3 at this point. 5-2 at this point. A 3-run lead. As coming set is Hayden Nerwin. The righty on home. It is in the dirt, and a good stop by Brady Ingles will keep Jovan Suarez back at the first base bag. Suarez leading off. The 1-0 on home. And that pitch is in there, strike 1. So the count goes to 1-1 with 1 man out, a runner on base. Plainsmen leading by 3. Here in the bottom half of inning number 7 at Billwood Field. The last game between the Plainsmen and the Angels, we started at 11 a.m. It is now 1 in the afternoon. 1-1 pitch is a line drive hit right back through to the shortstop. It gets through Goldie's glove into left field. Rounding second is Suarez. Suarez down, sliding into third. Staying at first base is Major Maiden, so they're at the corners with 1 man out. Major Maiden holding a hot bat today. Double down the right field line. He has walked twice, and now a single puts him at the corners for Nick Hockmer, who himself a single, a fielder's choice, and a walk today. Plainsmen trying to add on to their lead, leading by 3. If they can add on right here, right now, it would give them some more of a cushion. First pitch to Hockmer is inside for ball 1. Hockmer driven in, 14 runners on the year. Coming set, fires on home, ball is in the dirt, so it is now 2-0 to Nick Hockmer. Was 11 RBIs on the year. Check what I said earlier. Hitting .408 entering today's ball game. He hits a high pop-up foul, third base side. Ranging over is Luke Emerson. He will make the snag, and there is out number 2. So Hockmer retired for the first time today, and now it's Sam Bond, who is 0 for 3, has not gotten anything to go on his side. But now, trying to ride the lightning, feel the thunder, and make the Game Day Angels pay for allowing 2 men on with 2 men down. First pitch to Bond is going to be strike 1 right through the middle of that zone. Setting, firing, and that ball is cranked in the air to center field. Moving over is Harbison. Still moving over, reaches up. He'll make the catch on the green grass. So the side is retired. Plainsmen get 2 on, but they leave both of them stranded. It is 5-2 heading to inning number 8.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive optometry service ranging from exams, corrective lenses, and treatments for dry eye. Clear Focus is your one-stop shop for any visual needs you have. Check them out at clearfocuseyecare.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They will have you looking sharp for Nebraska Land days. Whether it's boots, hats, or apparel, KJ's Boots and Western Wear will have you stepping into a world of Western style.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Clear, focused eye care with comprehensive...
The father of our own live stream operator, Daniel Castagno, wins the Dizzy Bat race. At least his team does, as the Plainsmen look to close out a win. Here's we enter the 8th inning of play. They lead by 3 runs. Anthony Comfort still on the bump. He will face Owen Best, Peter Goldie, and Van Hodges. And it seems like they're going to let Comfort ride out this inning, but likely on a short leash, as the first pitch is hit high in the air on the infield third base side. Suarez going into foul territory, reaches up, 1 pitch, 1 out for Anthony Comfort. Suarez moved about 5 steps to the right of the dugout, made the catch in front of where some of the Plainsmen pitchers are sitting. Justin Santos, Bryce Butterfield, part of that contingency down by the side, along with our own social media and photography intern, Frankie, as now there's 1 man down for Peter Goldie, who's 0 for 2 with the fielder's choice on the day. First pitch to Goldie is inside, backs him off the plate. It's 1-0. Comfort working the longest outing of the season after that pop-out. He worked all 7 against the Pioneers. Pitch is in there for strike 1, so the count goes to 1-1. Excuse me, he worked 6 against the Pioneers. Check that. He came on and out in the 7th inning when Bryce Butterfield got the save. Now he has worked 7 complete innings, and he's through 7 1/3 with a 1-1 count to Goldie. Comfort on home. It is high for ball 1. Ball 2, check that, so it is now 2-1 on to Goldie, hitting .417 on the year. Comfort sets, kicks, and deals. The 2-1 pitch is high in the air out to right center. Knowlton moving over. He settles under it, and Zach Knowlton, the center fielder, will put out number 2. So some quick outs now for Anthony Comfort, the lefty, which is exactly what he needs after he struggled a little bit in inning number 7. And now it's Van Hodges, the DH. Hodges has been hot all day. He led off the last inning with a single through the right side. That was hit number 2 of him on the day. He has also reached on a fielder's choice. As the first pitch to Hodges is low for ball 1. Dad, if you are watching this, ready for your plane flight out here, maybe you'd be willing to chug for the Dizzy Bat race. I will convince you to do it. 1-0 pitches a rocket through, fielded by Yoshida. Yoshida flips it on to first. 8 innings for Anthony Comfort. He has shut down the side. No earned runs against him. What an outing for the lefty. Bottom of the 8th, Plainsmen leading by 3.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, wisdom tooth extractions, implants, dentures, partials, straightening, and whitening. They can even help with those facial fine lines and wrinkles. Love your smile with the help of Maple Park Dental Associates with offices in North Platte, Sutherland, and Broken Bow.
Miller Coors provides beer to Bellwood Field for the 2023 season. From Coors Banquet and Light to Budweiser and other Bud products, the Plainsmen are proud to have Miller Coors provide beverages for all Plainsmen home games, and please drink responsibly.
Great Plains Foot and Ankle, providing quality health care since 1991. Great Plains Foot and Ankle is the perfect place to go for any foot pains. And with no referrals needed, it's as easy as ever to schedule an appointment with them today.
Maple Park Dental Associates has the best quality dental care and the friendliest staff with top-notch dentists in 3 locations. You can be sure to get your regular checkups and cleaning plus any dental care anyone in your family needs, including fillings, crowns, bridges, root.
Carmelo Ortiz comes to lead off here in the bottom of inning number 8. Plainsmen leading by 3. Anthony Comfort has gone through what a day. 8 innings, just 1 earned run against him. As the Plainsmen still facing Hayden Nerwin, there is going to be a pitch a bit low, so it is ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. 1-0 to Nerwin is in there for strike 1, so it's 1-1 on to Carmelo Ortiz. Ortiz 0 for 3 on the day. He will swing through it. It's a little looping liner to center field. Gets down in front of James Harbison. That's a base hit. Carmelo Ortiz is first of the ball game. Single to center to start off bottom of inning number 8. And now Trey Runge will come up, still 0 for 3 at the dish on the day. As we're going to have a pinch runner in for Carmelo Ortiz. Coming on, Kyle McConaughey. He will come on to run for Ortiz here in inning number 8. And the way the rules work is Ortiz will be able to be out again as the catcher. So McConaughey down at first, one of the speedier Plainsmen. And that's what they usually do in late inning situations when the catcher reaches, as they bring on McConaughey. They show bunt with Runge. It does get down on the infield. Breaking for second is McConaughey. They have Runge out, but the bunt works to perfection, moves the runner up. There is 1 man out. A 1-3 put out, but a sac bunt has McConaughey in scoring position for the 9-hole hitter, Rui Yoshida, who is 0 for 2 on the day with a hit by pitch. As he tries to score a run that would give the Plainsmen a 4-run lead before heading to the top of inning number 9. First pitch is taken low for ball 1. A truck horn was blasted just beyond the left field wall here at Billwood Field, and the dugout seemed to appreciate it. 1-0 count to Yoshida with McConaughey at second. There's a little looping fly ball in the air. Center field coming in on hard is Harbison. He will run in to make the catch, so staying at second is McConaughey, 2 men out. And now back to the top of the Plainsmen batting order, it's Zachary Knowlton. Hayden Nerwin, who was working the last 2 innings, came on as an emergency reliever for Stosh Geico, who threw 3 pitches to Kenneth Sugi. Had to be taken out of the game due to arm problems. First pitch to Knowlton is taken for a strike. It is 0-1. Setting and firing is Nerwin. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Trying to get out of the frame with leaving a man in scoring position. Not advancing the batting order to Kenneth Suki or Major Maiden. 0-2, 2 down. Plainsmen lead by 3, bottom half of inning number 8. Here's the pitch on home. Swing and a foul ball right side. Got off towards the parking lot, so we'll stay at the dish. 0-2, 2 down the count. Setting is Nerwin. The righty from Northeastern Junior College fires. There's a ground ball on the infield. Shielded. Fielded by Goldie. Goldie on to first. It is not able to be dug up by the first baseman Best. The speed puts Knowlton on. Scoring is Kyle McConaughey. 6-2 Plainsmen. Kyle McConaughey running all the way. Scores from second on a ground ball. A single by Knowlton. McConaughey did a good job of shielding it to Goldie. The throw is low, was unable to be dug out by the shortstop, but either way, he was not going to beat Knowlton, who had it all the way, so it's a 4-run game. Knowlton off on 4. Sugi will take strike 1 over the plate. The count is 0-1. Kenneth Sugi waiting off the bag. Pitch on home, swing and a miss. There is strike 2. 0-2 the count to Sugi, who is 2 for 4 on the day. Pitch is going to be low for ball 1, so the count goes to 1-2. Setting is Nerwin. Nerwin's 1-2 home is well inside, so the count evens 2-2 with 2 men down. Runner at first, a run already across here in this inning. And it seems like the scoring on the single by Knowlton is going to change to an error on the shortstop. 2-2 home, fly ball hit in the air right field. Pitton moving back at the wall. It's off the wall. Pitton can't find it as it rolls away. Rounding third is going to be Knowlton. He will stop there as the throw comes up on a slow dribbler. Likely could have scored, but now he's down at third. Kenneth Sugi with a huge double that hit off the host family sign in right field. Skipped past Pitton. His second double of the day, and now it's Jovan Suarez. 2 on, 2 down. Plainsmen lead by 4, and he could get 2 runs across here in this inning. Suarez, the righty, has walked once, struck out 3 times. Pitch on home is high and away, so it's ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. The 1-0 on home to Suarez is a called strike, so it evens at 1-1. Suarez has not taken the bat off his shoulders. 3 strikeouts and a walk today. Nothing has been put in play on his side. There's a line drive. That gets through the left side. Time for your first hit. Left field's run scores. Here comes Sugi to the plate that throws up the line. It gets away from the catcher. Hits off Nerwin, who's backing him up. 2-run score. It's 8-2 Plainsmen. The Plainsmen score 2 runs. It is 8-2 as Jovan Suarez puts it through the left side. A single, his first hit of the day, just his second in his last few games, and what a time for it as it scores 2 runs and has given the Plainsmen quite the lead here over the Game Day Angels on a Monday afternoon. Major Maiden takes ball 1 low by his feet, so the count is 1-0. Maiden has yet to be retired today. He's 2 for 2 with 2 walks. An RBI to his name after the RBI single by Jovan Suarez. The 1-0 to Maiden is low and in, 2-0. As Nerwin, who had a good last inning, worked himself out of a 2-on, 1-out jam has not gotten out of this one. 3 runs have scored for North Platte. Pitches away, so it is 3-0 to the big lefty Maiden. On deck, it's Nick Hockmer. Combined, Hockmer and Maiden have come to the dish 10 times, not including this one from Maiden. They have been retired only once. That was Hockmer. Throw, ground ball, line drive through the middle. That's a base hit into left field. Rounding second is Suarez. Suarez turning his way on into third, so they're at the corners with 2 men down. Major Maiden, a hard hit single right back through, his second hard hit single in a row. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Nick Hockmer will get the hit. He has 1 hit, a fielder's choice. He is also popped out for out number 2 back in the last frame. Stranded 2 men on at second and third. Suarez down at third. Maiden at first after the single. First pitch is low and in. That will be ball 1, so the count is 1-0. Hockmer, continuing his hot streak, fouls that one off our way, and it will loop just away from us. So we go to 1-1. Suarez down at third, has not scored a run in quite a while for the Plainsmen since the Greeley game. Pitch is taken inside. It skips away from Ingalls. Suarez holds at third, but Major Maiden will move his way down to second, so they're at second and third with 2 out and a 1-1 count. Maiden at second, Suarez at third, a 1-1 count, 2 men now. Next pitch to Hockmer, high fly ball to right field, should be playable for Pitton. Moving in on it, settles, makes the catch, inning over, 3-run score for the Plainsmen. They now lead 8-2 as we head to the 9th inning. Plainsmen looking for win number 5.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the Ticket Smarter 100% ticket guarantee. Thinking about your next great live event? Think smarter. Think Ticket Smarter. Get your tickets your way, guaranteed, at ticketsmarter.com.
Looking to unleash your inner cowboy or cowgirl? Check out KJ's Boots and Western Wear. They have everything you need to embrace the Western lifestyle. Find the perfect fit, whether it's boots, hats, or apparel. Step into a world of Western style at KJ's Boots and Western Wear.
The Nebraska Lottery. From the Mega Millions to the jackpot and the Nebraska Pick 5, the Nebraska Lottery has it all. And with realtors all over the state, it's as easy as ever to try your luck on the lottery. And please remember to gamble responsibly.
Great seats at a great price. Get them safer, simpler, and smarter with Ticket Smarter. A proud partner to the biggest names in live sports and events, including ESPN events and iHeart Radio. Ticket Smarter has seats for over 125,000 live events and 48 million tickets for sale. All backed with the ticket.
Anthony Comfort still on the mound looking for a complete game. He has no earned runs against him over 8 innings pitched. 8 strikeouts to his name. He has faced 34 batters. This would be the first complete game a Plainsman starter has thrown all season long. Comfort. His first offering is a ball down in the dirt to the number 8 hitter, Grant Biggins, who leads us off here in the top of inning number 9. Plainsmen lead by 6 runs. Comfort's 1-0 on home. It is in there for strike 1. The count goes to 1-1. The Plainsmen in their entire history have had just 1 complete game as that ball is fouled back, so we go to 1-2. It was last year on the Plainsmen side. It was pitched by Peyton Leone. That came on July the 10th against the Hastings Sodbusters. That was only 7 innings. That pitch is just outside, so it's 2-2. The North Platte Plainsmen have never thrown a 9-inning complete game. Anthony Comfort is looking to do it right here, right now against the Game Day Angels. 2-2, swinging a little looping fly ball into left center field. Moving back is the second baseman Yoshida. He's got it. There is one man out. Rui Yoshida runs back on a pop-up that was going to drop into center field. Makes a catch on it in the outfield grass. One out for the 9-hitter, Keegan Pitton. Pitton is 0 for 3 on the day. He has reached on an error. Other than that, he has been left off base. First pitch, swing and a miss on a changeup, a dead fish down in the zone. And Pitton was hungry for it. 0-1 from Comfort. Kicks his way home. It is just away. Ball one, and that one clips off the right part of the chest protector on Carmelo Ortiz, so he feels himself up. After that one stung a bit, count is 1-1. Comfort with the 1-1 home. Inside, ball 2. Count goes to 2-1. On the righty, Pitton, who struck out his last time up. He's also flown out to the left fielder. That one is just away. Ortiz unable to frame it, so it's 3-1. Comfort trying to settle back on down in a 3-1 count. One man out here in inning number 9. Pitch on home, swing and a miss. Count goes full, 3-2. A fastball blew it right by him with one out. Anthony Comfort settles on up in a 3-2 count. He will wheel and deal on home. Pitch is in the dirt, ball 4, he walked him. So down to first goes the 9-hitter, Keegan Pitton. So Comfort will not work a perfectly clean inning number 9 as it flips back to the top of the order, but he will still be allowed to face this top of the order as he faces batter number 36 on the day. Just the 3rd walk he's allowed. 8 strikeouts, no earned runs through 8 1/3 to Keaton Miller. Miller swinging a ground ball on the infield. Yoshida, he'll go the second play. There's one man out. As sliding hard was Keegan Pitton right into Trey Runge. So they get the lead runner. Down to first goes Colton Miller. 2 men out. And that's going to bring up James Harbison. 8 2/3 for Anthony Comfort. He is 1 out away from a 9-inning complete game. He has allowed no earned runs. A fielder's choice has Miller on first. Harbison, 1 for 4. His double scored a run. The only hit he has is that pitch is low in the dirt for ball 1. Ortiz does a nice job of blocking it. Anthony Comfort has not struck anybody out since his first out in inning number 7. He's gone 2 frames without a K. Pitch is swung on in the air, foul our side, and it gets out of play. So it goes to 1-1. Comfort takes the long stroll behind the mound. And he can take all the time he needs in this ball game. Trying to secure the Plainsmen' first ever 9-inning complete game performance. When Leon did it last year, it was 7. Swing and a miss. There is strike 2, and he's 1 strike away from finishing off the Game Day Angels. Leon in 7 went 7 innings, allowed 2 hits, no runs, 11 strikeouts on 27 batters faced. Comfort working the line, 8 2/3 with 5 hits. Here's the 1-2 home swing and a miss. Anthony Comfort got him. Strikeout number 9 for the first time in Plainsman history. A 9-inning complete game performance, and it's Anthony Comfort, the lefty. From the University of Jamestown, he dominated against the Western Nebraska Pioneers on Game 2 of a doubleheader. he got the win with 6 innings. His next start a week later goes 7, 8, 9 innings. And after it looked like he was struggling the 7th, Comfort reaches back, finds the gas pedal, faces 38 batters. He allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, none of them were earned against him. 3 walks and 9 strikeouts end his day. What an evening for Anthony Comfort. As the Plainsmen get win number 5, 8-2 over the Game Day Angels. All thanks to the performance of that man right there, Anthony Comfort, and the bats came out to play as well. Major Maiden went 3 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 singles in RBI. He walked twice. There was never a time that Major Maiden did not stand down on the first base side. Carmelo Ortiz with a single. Kyle McConaughey scored what ended up being the nail in the coffin as the Plainsmen round out their series against the Game Day Angels with the win. They'll get the rest of today down. After this, they get 3 games against the Dodge City A's. All of those will be at home. 6:35 start times tomorrow. Tropical Tuesday. Wednesday will be Western Wednesday, brought to us by KJ's Western Wear. On Thursday, a very special day, Taylor Swift Thursday on Thursday. The Plainsmen will then on Friday make the trip to Gering, Nebraska to play a single game against the Pioneers, there and back. They then get the first off for movie night, and then the second and the third are the Pios once again. As Anthony Comfort, the performance of the year, performance of a lifetime, player of a game, what a day by AC. We thank you for joining us here on the Plainsmen YouTube page and Citrus 3 Radio. Tobias Labore, the voice of the North Platte Plainsmen, saying so long. We'll see you tomorrow evening.